Hey guys, welcome back. What do we have on the menu today? It's another smartwatch. This is the Zeblaze Blitz with a complete Android OS. A friend of mine ordered it from Gearbest.com for $89 and was kind enough to lend it to me for this video. I've been longing to review an Android smartwatch and answer some of your burning questions with it. Let's unbox it first. So it has this cylindrical metal box with some tracker silhouettes on the sides. The bottom has some physical and technical specs mentioned on it, and the top is transparent, showing the watch through, if it wasn't covered with these ugly stickers. One thing I like about the packaging is these stickers on the sides of the lid. Look at this. The sticker says CY in caps all over it, but if I peel it off, it leaves letter void beneath it, which is pretty hard to remove. So you'll know if the watch was opened before it reached you. Inside the box we have the watch in some basic dark sponge around it. Underneath the sponge we have the charging dock, a micro USB cable, a screwdriver with 4 extra screws, and every detailed user manual. This is a close-up of the watch. It has a 1.33-inch Corning Gorilla Glass 3 touchscreen display with 360 by 360 pixels resolution. It has a grey bezel with angles marked at every 30 degrees. It doesn't spin, so it's basically just for aesthetic purposes. It is also available in an orange bezel. On the right side, it has the home button, a 2-megapixel camera, and a microphone. On the left side is the speaker. The dial is about 4.9 centimeters across and 1.3 centimeters thick. The band is silicone and pretty comfortable. It's a pretty big and burly watch, which won't look good on you if you've got small wrists. The belly of the watch is metal with 4 screws, the heart rate sensor, which is supposedly by Samsung, and the charging pins. Unscrewing the back panel is not easy at all. Under this metal plate is the SIM card slot. It supports a nano SIM and built in is a 480 mAh battery. I'll just install the SIM now. It is also IP67 rated, meaning it is dust proof and waterproof up to 1 meter deep. Coming to the technical specs, it has an MTK6580 quad-core 1.3 GHz processor, 512 MB RAM and a 4 GB built-in memory, and it doesn't have a memory card slot. It runs a complete version of Android 5.1 Lollipop and is not a smartphone companion. It is a standalone device which functions just like your smartphone. It will not connect to your phone like some other watches which I have reviewed earlier, where you can make and receive calls which are coming to your phone and you can answer them on the watch. This is a charging dock with a micro USB inlet. It's not the best of designs. As you can see, every time you have to place the watch in it, there's a good chance you can scratch the camera. And plus, if I have to go through all the trouble to plug in the watch to the dock and then the cable to the dock, why not the cable straight to the watch? The charging time is 1 hour and 45 minutes from 0 to 100%, and the battery life is 24 hours on average use. It also has built-in Wi-Fi and GPS and supports video, audio and pictures in MP4, MP3 and JPEG formats respectively. The home button lights up the screen, which shows the time and date options depending on the watch face selected. To change the dial face, you can tap and hold the main screen and a menu will pop up where you can select from 27 different dial faces, including analog and digital ones. I'm pretty sure there's one for every taste. I personally love the minimalistic ones. Swiping from down to up brings up the weather widget. From left to right, the notifications panel, and from up to down it shows the date, day, time, battery life, which is also displayed by this blue curved line, the SIM status, and whether it is connected to your phone or not. I know I said earlier it's not a smartphone companion, so what is this for then? Well, it has a phone assistant application which can be installed on your phone to keep record of your physical activities, receive notifications from your phone, and access some other features like a camera remote or an audio controller for your phone. You can slide further right from here to access the quick toggle panel for settings like vibration, brightness, airplane mode, cellular data, location services, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Sliding once more to the right takes you to the pedometer, and this is always running in the background. You can switch it off from the settings though. If you press the home button hard and keep it pressed, it brings up this menu where you can power off, reboot, or visit the already open apps and close them one by one so you don't slow down the watch. And most importantly, this option which says full, when you tap on it once, it switches to small. This is the most important feature in my opinion, and you'll see why when I come to apps like Maps or Play Store. And this menu can be accessed from any app. Sliding from right to left on the home screen takes you to the main menu, where first we have the dialer. Let's make a call. That works just like a phone. You can slide the screen from left to right to go one step back in any app, or you can just press the home button to go back to the main menu. Contacts, you can sync it with your Google contacts or enter them manually. Messaging. Settings, it is just the general settings which you will find on an Android device. Some worth mentioning are the app list style, where you can change the menu layout to a matrix, list, or a round design. From Connect, you can connect to other Bluetooth devices, Wi-Fi, and if you have a data SIM installed, you can even create a Wi-Fi hotspot. Themes let you choose from two different themes. One is colorful and the other one is grayscale. They're just named Fast and Furious and Deep Blue, something like that. Mobile Assistant holds a QR code to its app which is available for free on App Store and Google Play. From gesture controls, you can toggle the pedometer, which I mentioned earlier, and the screen on raising option, where the screen will light up when you raise your hand for 2 seconds to display the time. It is not your selected dial face though, it is a fixed face which will show up regardless of whichever face you have selected. And since it is just like your Android device, you can choose to install and delete applications from here. Next in line is the alarm clock. It's just your basic alarm clock. Voice recorder. Calendar, which can be synced to your Gmail calendar and you can get reminders straight on your watch. Then there is the file manager, which shows the storage stats, and if you slide further right, you can access the file manager just like on your phone. The internet browser is functional but too small to be practical, but if your watch is the only thing around in a Google emergency, it will be of some help. Next is the camera remote and the audio player remote, which I'll come to later when I examine the app. Then is the built-in audio player of the watch, where you can download stuff from the internet and store it on your watch and listen to it directly from there. The Play Store is fully functional just like on your Android phone, and you can download any app you want. I happened to install Pokemon Go just for the sake of it, and it works. It runs kinda slow because of the limited RAM, and the watch started heating up a bit, but I was still able to catch my first Pokemon, Icons. Isn't that snake spelled backwards? Let's just move on. Google Maps, and it is here you'll find switching to the square screen mode significant, cause some buttons are completely out of reach when in the round mode, which is basically the square mode but cropped from all the sides. And yeah, they work fine. They're really handy while driving.
In 600 meters, keep left to continue on exit 56.
Google Fit is the fitness tracking application. It keeps a record of all your physical activity, calories burned, distance traveled, etc. etc. Reminders let you set general reminders like water drinking, sedentary, etc. Health has the pedometer and the heart rate sensor. Gallery, just like your phone gallery, it has all the pictures and videos whether taken from the camera or downloaded. Camera is the built-in camera of the watch. The 2 megapixel camera can really take some decent pictures, but due to its placement, it is not easy to align a good shot. You really need some practice with it. Gmail, Google Photos, voice search, Miibooth. Yeah, I'm not that popular on Google. Find Me is to locate your phone from the watch or vice versa, provided they are both in Bluetooth range. This is also related to the app, so I'll show it to you later. Weather, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Skype, Twitter, WhatsApp. They're all pre-installed and work fine, but the only limitation is the small screen. Let's move on to the app now. It's called VWare on App Store and Cineware on Google Play. I cannot help but wonder who came up with the names. To connect to your watch, enter the app, make sure your phone and watch Bluetooth is switched on, and then click here where it says Device Search. Select Blitz from the list and it will show the status here. Once connected, you can go to the watch, click on the camera remote, and it will open up your phone camera with the viewfinder visible on the watch. You can place the phone anywhere you like, and click a pic with your watch. It's like a long-range selfie stick. You can also go to the audio player remote and play the files on your phone. Strangely, it will play them on the phone speakers. I tried but couldn't find a way to direct the audio to the watch speaker, whether on iPhone or Android. Application Alert lets you choose notifications from which apps you want to fetch on the watch. Send Pictures allows you to send photos via Bluetooth to your watch. It's a little different on iPhone though, where you have sports sharing option instead of Application Alert. You can still receive notifications from your iPhone though. On iPhone, however, when you try to use the camera remote, you cannot see the viewfinder on the watch, but it will click pictures when you tap on this blue button. And now one of the most burning questions of all time. Will a smartwatch connect to Bluetooth earphones directly? Let's see. Here are my Bluetooth earphones and I'm going to start connecting them. Connecting, and they're connected. It is actually playing and they do work. And it's not rocket science because this thing is a complete smartwatch, and just like your Bluetooth earphones will connect to your smartphone, it will connect to this watch as well. Well, that's pretty much it about the watch. To wrap it up, it's a decent device, and as I said earlier, it's a smartphone in the form of a watch. It wouldn't be my first choice as I'll have to carry around a screwdriver in my pocket just to change the SIM card. Personally, I would prefer something that can act as a smartphone companion for calling and not just receiving notifications or a camera remote or to play audio files on my phone from my watch. Anyhow, I have provided a link to Gearbest's product page in the description below in case you're interested to buy one. That's it for now guys. If you liked this video, hit that like button below and subscribe to my channel for more gadget reviews, life hacks and facts. Make sure you like my page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Google+, and Instructables. Click on the thumbnails to watch my other videos or check out my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching.